Hello, Gemini. Welcome to 369 Once Upon a Time. I am glad to be back. I was out on a silent retreat, and it's pretty insightful. If you haven't done one, I highly recommend you do, if you can. So, today we are going to take a look at at your love, friendship, and social drama. We're going to dive into career and money, and we're going to do, as always, our angel signs, angel messages. So let's get started. I feel this is going to be a long one. So let's see what messages we have today for Gemini. Gemini. You know, Gemini, I feel that we have been going through ups and downs, and I feel like it feels like more downs than up. But I also feel that the universe, and I know we're not the only sign going through stuff, but I feel like the universe is prepping us for something. I'm not sure what it is yet, but we shall see. Are you dealing with someone that's a drama magnet, people? Come on, Gemini. Let's see. What do we have here? Do we have booty calls here? Just kidding. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what the oracle says. For Gemini. Let's see. For Gemini. Gemini. Okay, let's see. I have another one here. Did I miss any other ones? No. Okay. Gonna go one more round, see if anything pops out or flies out, more like it. Give this a good shuffle. Just shuffle one more time and see what we get. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today's Sunday, tomorrow's back to the grind, and for those of you that work weekends, I am sorry you do. Let's see, what do we have here? Even though, you know, having a day off during the week is not bad at all. You can go to your doctor's appointments without having to take time off of work. You can, you know, go food shopping and the stores aren't that full. Just a random chatty chat here. Okay. Let's see what we have. So, my beloved Geminis, we have here some situations. I think that that air has to be cleared out here for some of you with someone. And you're dealing with someone who's definitely a drama magnet. Everywhere they go is just like things happen. And it could be tiring for you having to hear about the same crap over and over and over again. And you probably give this person advice and they don't listen. So, let's see. What do we have here? Let's see if we can clarify this. This is definitely for a friend that you have. I think that perhaps maybe you have also learned from this friend, and but it's taking you some time to get there. Like, you always gave this person the benefit of the doubt. You always had open conversations. You probably wanted that person to be available for you as you are for them. But I think you've gotten to the point where you are no longer taking this personally. You just have realized that you know who these people are, or who this person is, and you have just, you know, you're just at the point where you're just like letting go, because it's with them is like the same thing over and over again, and there is like no grace in this. Now, just guard yourself, and like you're doing, it looks like you have chosen to probably either ignore this person or not feed into their energy as you used to, but you still apparently want to be there as a friend, and available for this person. Let me see if I can pull anything else from this card. This doesn't look like a work situation. It looks more like a friendship situation. Well, let me see if we can get something here that clears out. Yeah. Now you know what you're dealing with. That's pretty much it. And your intuition. I think that, yep, here we go. So I think that this is more or less what I was defining earlier. Like now you're seeing, sorry, let me just bring these up a little bit. Let me, so we can see all the cards here. And so it's more on the screen. So, hold on one second because my children are here. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, so here it is. You got the truth reveal card and your intuition, which pretty much you have already realized that this is what it's going to be with this person, and you're just you just realize, like, if it feels off, it's off, and now you know who you're dealing with. So I hope that this is I hope you stick with this and not give this person more energy than they need to have. Here I got family drama. Maybe this is a family member, maybe a cousin, a sibling, someone. Maybe your parents are divorced and you get dragged into their shit. You know, yeah, and maybe you have ask the universe, the angels, you know, your spirit guides, God, or, you know, whatever it is that you believe in. Maybe you have asked for clarity. I don't know. It feels like you just get dragged into their drama, and it just gets tiring. Silent treatment. Healthy love communicates. And again, this is not giving me the romantic vibes at all. It looks like it's more friendship than or family than romantic. You know, you also got the second chance. Second chance card. Okay. All right, well, let's see. We're going to pull, got no other cards from here. So let's pull the angel signs from here. And let's see what the angels say about this situation of yours. And see if we can get something here that to help you through this. But I think you have this pretty much down packed. And that you already see through this whole thing. And you've been a participant forcefully in this situation, or all of these situations that they have dragged you into. And at this point, you're just spiritually maturing and saying, you know what, enough is enough. I have my own shit to deal with. I do not want to be dragged into this. I have tried talking to this person, giving them advice. They don't listen, and I feel like I'm the one being drained. So let's see. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So you have the balance card, and the balance card, it says, in this world of duality, you're not here to choose sides, but to hold frequency. Sacred neutrality allows you to witness without absorbing and to remain steady when others are swayed. Beautiful, 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 and perfect message. So here we have temporary. The tension that you feel around a situation is only temporary. Rest assured that energy will clear and you will be able to continue moving forward. I have a couple of cards and the cards are just dropping like crazy. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I gotta pick these up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Definitely, angel spirit, I want to talk to you today. So let's see what we have. Oh my God. I have a lot of cards here. Okay. Let's start with the first one. The first one that popped out was restraint. It says, clear your heart and mind before making important decisions. Acting hastily from negative states can lead to regretful actions. So just make sure you're not angry at this person because you already have used your intuition to see what the problem or the cycle is with this person. And you already know what you get. So just try not to act from a place of anger when addressing this person if you are in fact going to clear the air with them, or if you're going to go for a second chance but you first feel that you need to have a significant and meaningful conversation with this person. So we have the silent treatment here, which sometimes comes out of anger, sometimes it just comes out of you guarding your energy. So just make sure you're coming from a healthy place. The next card that we have is distraction. Which negative influences are draining you of your life force? Decide whether they are really worth your attention or if there are better ways to use your time. And I think this has a lot to do with the second chance that we saw here. And then you have journey. You're being called to explore new horizons, whether physical or spiritual. Be willing to travel beyond the familiar, for the path ahead holds experiences your spirit has long awaited. Yeah, you're just like right here. You're on this mode right now. You're like on main character mode and unbothered. Like you already see through this drama. You're like, you know what? No thanks. So there goes that. Now you have the 555, and the 555 represents the freedom in this case, and it says your calls for freedom are heard, and the day of liberation is arriving. What once limited your voice or your power will soon be dismantled. This resonates a lot with this reading. I think it's self-explanatory what we're seeing here. Also use your discernment. If you feel that there are other things attached to this and you can see right through it, then please, by all means, use your discernment. The next card we have is connections. Your energy is aligning with others who walk in similar frequencies. Expect connections and encounters that feel expansive and mutually empowering. And I feel like that goes very well with the main character energy. And it's just that the main character energy here, it says, main character energy, dating for fun, not forever. Flirty, free, fully yourself, no settling, just shining. And I don't necessarily feel that it's dating for fun or whatever the case may be, but it's just letting yourself like shine through, like I guess attracting like positive energy now that you have used your intuition, and now that you feel unbothered by the situation, now that you're trying to move on from this. And finally, we have the obstacles. The road ahead may present some challenges. Consider looking for an easier path to your destination. Remember, guys, use your restraint to go on this journey. Just make sure you're not acting from a place of hate, of anger, resentment, because those are never, ever healthy ways to tackle things. And I am not a therapist. I am not a coach. I just, just here interpreting what spirit calls to me. Okay, but again, use your discernment, use your intuition. And one more card popped out, and I definitely want to give this to you because the card that popped out was success. In the end, right? Your angels send good news of success on the horizon. Stay focused, and you will soon see the rewards of your hard work. So let's move on to, now that we already have this cleared out, this mapped out and pictured out, whatever you want to call it. Let's move on to career and money. Let's see what the what spirit gives us. A little bit of a break here with career and money. And for those of you looking to make a change in your career, let's see what is aligned. Let's see what's in store for you. All right. Career and money for Gemini. Career and money for Gemini. Career and money for Gemini. What do you have to tell Gemini about career and money? Okay. Got one coming out. Anything else? I'm going to shuffle these again. See if we get anything else. So just bear with me. Career and money for Gemini. Career and money for Gemini. I have a couple of things coming through. Career and money for Gemini. Let me go one more time, just in case. Just put that energy in there. Focus on your intention, or what you want to ask about, and let's see what Spirit says. Okay, nothing else? So, the first card we got was the shedding, reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. It's time to set higher goals. And remember what I mentioned earlier about maybe like it's time for a new job or something new in your life. You have the card of success here. You have the card of temporary, that this shall pass. You have the card of freedom here, and you have balance. You have blessed. There's so much, and then you have alignment. With connections, you have alignment. You have the journey card. I mean, this is pretty amazing. In breaking from one thing to the next. And yes, like we have all been getting the same readings as like, okay, great. Now we're past this hump now on to the next one. But just stay with me and just stay positive. Let's see what else we have. Home-based. Home is the harbor of the soul. It's the safest place you can be. Change your environment. Perhaps you need to clear something in your home to open the space for something new to come in. Perhaps there's been something you've been wishing for a very long time, and but now is the time to get rid of all distractions, clean out, feel the blessings come in, embrace that freedom, the success that wants to come through, and the balance, the connections. Just get rid of the obstacles that you have. Clear your circle of friends. Clear the energies at work. Clear whatever it is, that closet that's, you've been trying to get to for the longest of time. And you know what? They're just material stuff. And I'm sure that the reward you get from the spiritual realm will be much, much, much better than what you have stored in there. Then you have expression. Open up with the heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. Let me see if anything else pops up for you, Gemini, on career and money. Career and money. Career and money. Anything else for Gemini? And remember, guys, your intention activates the connection. So just make sure you keep your intention in mind as I shuffle these cards. Let's see what comes through for you, Gemini, dear Gemini. Anything else that comes through? No. Okay, so I have nothing else for you when it comes to money. So let's move on to awareness. Let's see if we can see through the blind spots and eliminate those strengths of yours with my beloved alchemy deck here. This is the deck I'm using, and this has a lot of good messages. See. I'm just going to shuffle these a little bit, so just bear with me for a moment and let me know how you feel about this. Let me know how you feel about this reading. Is there anything, that you have been struggling with and that you've been trying to see if anything changes, and you've been doing your stuff with, your beliefs, and to see if you can find some sort of relief, some messages coming through, and if this is, if this is helpful to you. I hope that this message, does click with some of you or most of you. And I know it's been really difficult times. And again, not just for Gemini, like all the signs are going through something. And we just passed, Lionsgate. So hopefully things will start to get better during this time and until the next full moon. And remember to set your intentions also for the next full moon. That would be very helpful. Anything for Gemini? Anything? Oh, okay. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. Things are coming through. That's what happens. I should maybe stop talking and just let the energy come through. Okay. Energy for Gemini. What do you got to tell them? What do you got to tell them? What do you have to tell them? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Blind spots. Strengths. What are the... Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, I got multiple cards here. This one is loophole. Let me see if I can focus that. Okay, loophole. Wounds unhealed become weapons wielded. But cycles are not fate. They are patterns waiting to be rewritten. Remember, just because it's what you know doesn't mean it's the way to grow. Starting now, claim your freedom. No permission is needed. No validation is required. Choose differently. Let this be the moment you find the loophole and end the cycle. There you go. Another card is rooted in composure. You remain coherent when others lose their footing. The ability to stay calm within chaos is a quiet power that makes you a natural problem solver. You think rationally when it matters most, finding paths around dead ends. It is time to stop undervaluing your steady mind and cool demeanor. It's a leadership trait, a survival skill, and a gift to those around you. I feel that that's where you're headed, or that's where you are right now mentally. You have the main character energy, the intuition. Let me see if I can focus that. Thank you. Main character energy, the intuition, and the unbothered. So let's see what else we have here. Okay, this is pretty much what the angel messages brought out earlier, which is peak alignment. When your path, let me see, aligning here too. When your path lacks clarity, distraction dresses up as destiny. Shiny temptations, fleeting urges, and false promises steal your focus in the absence of intention. Anchor yourself in your values while letting vision, not vanity, lead. Define what matters, and your path will sharpen, allowing you to move forward with soul set precision. And that's what I had mentioned earlier about the main character energy here, that it doesn't look like it's just dating for fun. It's just you're trying to align yourself and just be yourself fully to your best capacity. I think that you're just tired of all the crap that has been going on, and you're just ready to charge on. And the other card that we have here is the vessel of knowledge. You don't just know things. You know how to meet someone where they are and walk with them toward understanding. You're willing to slow down and explain, guiding through presence and patience. It takes far more strength to sit with someone through their learning than to do it for them. This is a rare kind of wisdom, the ability to pass on knowledge without ego. And that's why I think that, this person or these people were so attracted to you and sort of sought you out. Where is that midnight card? And sought you out, to talk things through, because they knew you were going to be there. And the way that you guided them through the problems, and the way that you offer them your ear or your shoulder to cry on, was what just kept having them come back. But at the same time, it was draining your energy. But it does take a lot of knowledge, of spiritual knowledge, to be able to offer that rarity to others. So the other card that we have here is the evolution upgrade. And this one reads, what once sustained you now drains you. The habits, routines, and ways you once moved through the world belong to an earlier version of yourself. This isn't failure, it's evolution demanding an upgrade. You're outgrowing the version of yourself that built the life you're living. The one who got you here can't take you further. Honor your expansion by aligning with what nourishes the next you, the one rising. Okay, guys, it's more about this main character energy and your intuition. So I really think that that this is a very clear message for you, where you're just breaking through and you're ready to make that change in your life, and you've had that breakthrough. Now you're like, okay, I've used my intuition, I'm balanced, I'm feeling myself now. This is gonna be me just shining through. This is me. This is no longer about you. This is no longer about you. Silence treatment, all of that is very immature. I'm at a different spiritual maturity space right now in time in my life, where I am so unbothered by this BS that I'm just ready to move on with or without you. So whether this person has learned or has not, this is no longer your problem. This is no longer your problem. This is you saying, okay, goodbye. Time for a new job, time for new friendships, time to just take a break from all of this, from all these people, from this situation, whatever it is. So guys, I hope that this is helpful. And don't forget, you also had your money cards here somewhere. Sorry, I just buried them here with all these. But remember, these are things like change your environment, express yourself, your creative self, and time to set higher goals. If you wanted to apply for a different job and you thought maybe that you weren't going to be hired because maybe the job description didn't align with your skill sets, take your chance. Take a chance. Just take a chance, because now you're in that main character energy. You're going based on your intuition. You're so unbothered by everything else. You know, like, what else do I have to lose? You know, at this point, I've been through all this crap. Like, what else do I have to lose? So just give it a shot. Just shed. Reducing losses, elimination, and completing a new metamorphosis. Time to set higher goals. Change your environment. Clear out the crap that doesn't serve you anymore. It could be clothes, could be shoes. Could be just like whatever it is in your home that's just clutter. Just get rid of it. Clear out the energy so that clean energy can come in. Clear your circle of friends. Just get rid of those that don't serve your purpose anymore. We outgrow friendships. We outgrow relationships. You know, there are times and you know, as we go through life, you know, sometimes you have fewer and fewer friends, but the fewer friends that you have are those that are your ride or die. And just express your creative self. Be open to, like, you know, connect with others and share that energy. Be free of distraction, balance yourself, you know. So I hope that this reading is helpful to you guys, and I love this reading for you. I feel that it's time, you know, the time has come for you to move on from all the stuff that once held you back, and for a new cycle to begin. And I know some of you don't want to hear about the cycles. Believe me, I am there too. It's just one cycle after another, after another, after another, and you're just like, when is this ever going to end? But I do feel that there's going to be definitely a breakthrough soon, where we're gonna face something that we're just gonna be very happy, like an outcome that we're gonna be very happy with, and that's when we're gonna have like our little aha moments, like, oh my god, I didn't see that coming. It actually turned out better than I anticipated, that I could have hoped for. So yeah, I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your Sunday, and I hope this reading was very helpful to you in seeing and finally seeing some sort of breakthrough with the cycle. All right, guys, well, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.